I see 95 people at Groove on Sunday, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
then you must still go sit in an office.
Yeah.
I can't.
Would you do that on a Sunday?
Yes, I don't work at 9 to 5.
Woo,
Do you have
Gigi.
friends that work at 9 to 5?
Yes, I do. And I'm always like, wow.
Some people are just starting financially overstretched.
Yes, stretched. So Shamiso likes the stretched ones.
Every time I've been with a girl, I've been the nigga. Amen. And I'm like, why don't you ever think about getting me flowers, bitch? Women are naturally good manipulators because we have to function in a world where we do have to laugh at an Uber driver's jokes because maybe it's late at night and we don't want to be fucking hijacked and raped. We shot the Isabella Garcia lovely Get Ready With Me, and I was like, wow, it's so nice to be in a bathroom with niggas alone. I'm the only girl and I'm just with guys. You know what I mean?
It was nice.
And no, as in to feel shout out Sviso and Nota for being like, what the hell? I don't understand why that other homie is pocket watching a woman.
I'm in the industry 10 years down. My first single was in 2017. He was probably still a sadling his snot emakhaleni. He was 14 years old, still in high school.
Why are you looking at me? You could
Nice haircut. Very nice haircut.
Thank you very much. Thank
The
you very much.
flyest.
Yeah.
You have the glow of someone that's either really in love or using, I don't know what it is. Is it the Isabella Garcia or are you in love?
Maybe the chemicals are now starting to kick
To
in.
show.
You know what?
Because even look at the drip, like I would wear,
Wait.
like you dress like me.
Wait,
Hey,
it's in the haircuts. He finally called the barber.
What do you mean finally? Phil's always got a haircut.
I'll not go to the card. I'll go to
Remember
the
the
very
barber
same
that
place.
was here?
Oh, I'm a Polish. Yeah. Yo, I'm so sorry, guy. Yo, you have good job. But he's on the Polish. They don't know who
You
you're talking
didn't
about.
say that when he was here, though.
Was it a different
Yeah, no,
story?
he was too handsome, so I could not say that.
Yeah,
in front of
no.
him,
Oh,
So my guess is Baba.
Marquez's barber, remember?
Oh yes. Okay,
Yes.
so
I did say he must hook him up with a haircut.
so he got pretty privilege from you.
Yeah, my silence
was pretty
Yeah.
privileged.
was because of his good
Marquez's
looks.
hair doesn't look like that on the show.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening
I
that
think
day.
he did too much for us.
Hey, but if I get too much in the Polish that day, I was like,
Guys.
Donna, I know much like that. Yeah, handsome
Magesa
guy, but
wants a barber.
No, that's our friend. That's our new friend. No, not once. Magesa needs a barber.
Magesa, you my dog.
No, on the show he looks great. I'm not sure what happened here,
we
so
love
it's
him. That's
fine.
our
Yeah,
boy. That's
that's
our boy. That's
all
our boy.
that
So,
matters.
who's welcome, my love?
Oh, the girls. Also, it's June, so happy Pride Month. Shout out to me, bisexual queen. Shout out to Phil. Londie, I'm working
Shout
on
out
you.
to me, yes.
I'm working. Londie,
I mean, I'm supporting.
I
Londy's
touched,
an ally, and she's okay with that.
I
Yes,
touched
I'm
her
okay
face
with
yesterday.
that.
I touched her face yesterday.
Oh my God.
And that was a step. We took a step. You
Yeah.
know, it's light foreplay. But it's the girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men if they behave. This is my no face, no case. I
Ooh.
just
Are you naked?
No.
Oh, I can't
This
see
is yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
Oh.
I just sometimes I was like I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn, this ass is fat.
Oh.
And I be wearing the tomboy and the baggy shit all the time that I forget that damn, this ass is fat. So sometimes you
So
just
you were
gotta
feeling yourself.
Yes, I gotta pop out
Okay.
and show niggas. Yeah, you understand? Like, look at everything that's happening.
That's hot.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Something's gone on. Like, I love it. So I just had to remind myself that outside of all the jiggy shit, I'm still the nigga anyway. You know what I mean?
I can just see live chat, manje.
Yeah.
Love emoji, tongues dangling, like goopies.
Yo, and also Zuma.
Yeah, no, that's hot.
I wanna
No,
see
I saw this live.
And
Okay.
by the way.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you.
hot. And we were by the penthouse.
We're in a
Okay,
penthouse.
Benenza in a penthouse.
It was a Remy Martin event hosted
Okay.
by Don Design.
Shout out Don.
Okay.
And Phil didn't want to come. I sent him videos. I tried to launch him. He was more wherever you getting the glow from, you were with
I
him.
saw
Marshalltown.
It was cold. Like when I saw the video that you guys are on the rooftop and it's got open
So you
space.
weren't cold
I'm
where
like,
you were?
There were gas
nah.
heaters.
Still.
Londie literally finessed a gas heater for the table we were sitting
We
at.
had 2
Yeah.
gas heaters.
So what's your excuse?
My excuse was that I needed to be around the queers. I needed to be around some,
Love it.
you know.
Pride Month.
Okay.
Yeah, so I ended up at Mashabela. I think the place is called the Vault.
Okay.
Yeah, had a great time, but yeah, I got there a bit too early, apparently.
Yeah,
According to
7 p.m.,
Londie.
6 p.m.
Yes. Is it not a club?
I wouldn't say it's a club, you know what I mean?
Okay,
But
like
it's a
lounge.
bar lounge. Yes, there's the way that will suit it better. Yeah. So Miss Party and Sihle were the main host, and then Katie was one of the people
Shout
that
out
were playing
Katie.
there. Kagiso as well.
We love Katie.
So nice, you know, queer and ally ship kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I gotta say, I think I'm old, man. Like 10:30, nothing was happening, and I wanted to leave. And I was told, no, chill, it's gonna get better. And then you know what? Within 30 minutes, a bus came and uploaded
Yes.
all these
What
people.
time do they close at that venue?
Probably around like 1, 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, like people don't want to spend too much.
Yeah.
If you're there 2 hours to rock, you're good.
But I'm thinking it's a Sunday. I'm thinking, don't these people work? Don't they have to go to work in the morning? Because
Don't
mina
you
mababa
have
last
to
day-
go to work?
Well, I shoot at 2, so I'm allowed.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The 9 to 5 people, I never know how you do it. When I see 9 to 5 people at Groove on Sunday, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
then you must
Yeah.
still go sit in an office.
Yeah.
I can't.
And Lance was telling me that, I mean, some people get there like at around 1 and they
That's
leave at
me.
6 on a
It's not
Sunday.
some people, it's me and some
Yeah.
people.
You and your
We
friends.
On a
to
Sunday
Groove
though,
at
Saturday I
1.
understand, but on
Nah.
a Sunday, would you do that on a Sunday?
Yes, I don't work at 9 to 5.
Ooh,
Do you have
Lord,
friends that work at 9 to 5?
Yes, I do. And I'm always like, wow. Oh my
Shame.
goodness. You are better than me. I can't do it. Like my lifestyle doesn't allow for that rigidity and
Yeah.
routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a no face, no case? Do you have pictures from last
you
night?
have?
There's no pictures, there's that.
So,
Oh,
so
really?
when you have no
I
pictures,
just
that means
told
you had
you.
fun, but you didn't have fun. So what's the excuse?
Yeah, man.
Sneakers, show us more sneakers.
Listen,
You
we
can
just
give-
Dancing videos.
I just did a public service announcement for free. You understand? We just gave a new black, but it's owned by a black guy.
Love it.
Apparently, his name is Mpo. He used to own the old Shakers. So I want
Okay.
so please let me supporting guys. I mean,
Vaults, Marshall
it's a
Town.
new sport. It's a new sport, and you know that. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you invite us, Phil.
Yeah.
Invite me.
Aye,
I know
Bopela,
she's not-
aye.
she doesn't even want to go to Melville. So
Maybe
she's not
if
going to
Mpo, if you
Marshall
pay me,
Guys,
I'll
please,
bring you
Zoza.
some. You know.
Just invite me
I'll
wherever
come.
you go, Phil. I go where you go.
Yeah, but it's very classy, you know, and it's outside. You know, have you been to the CBD recently?
Marshall
Yeah, you see,
Town.
Marshalltown is very, it's
Nice.
on those buildings where the
Yeah.
streets are clean, it's
Yeah.
safe, there's security outside, you can
Nice.
literally park your car outside and you still find
Yeah.
it there in one piece. So yeah, man, classy.
Yeah, Marshall
Perfecto.
Town is safe
Yeah.
also. I would go to Marshall Town.
Yeah.
I go there.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, but you don't want to go to Melville with us.
You guys haven't went.
You were supposed to be the
Deserved.
one who
Oh,
was.
Yeah.
What were you gonna do in Melbourne?
We're going to support Simas.
Simas. Oh
Yes.
man, it's on Thursdays anyway, guys. Whenever you decide, I'm game. I'm always
I'm
in
down.
Melbourne. You know.
what you
God, I
guys said
totally
last
forgot.
week.
No, but we're not supposed to do it last week because you guys
didn't
had
say
said that
last
not
week.
last
We're going. It's a step by step
week?
process
Okay.
of going.
Yeah, we can go
Right.
this week.
The idea has
Ish.
been born, and now we have to.
I don't like groove in winter. Ooh, it's too cold. Rather travel,
I love
chase
it.
summer.
Chase
The
summer
girlies
somewhere.
are making me so jealous in Monaco.
My mom's in Portugal right now. I'm like, damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
what
I
a
need
life
a
you're
trip.
living.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you want no face, no case?
Yes. So I was just, chilling at home. So I thought, okay, why not catch up on my podcast today? It's on the same network.
The
you know?
neighbors.
Yeah. So I did watch Music Pulse.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to finish the episode until I met up with Sfiso
Yeah.
when we had
That thing.
a little media brief.
Yes. The other day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was like, did you watch the episode where I did a shout out about your new song? And I was like, no, I didn't get a chance to finish the episode.
Yeah.
And he was like, please finish the episode. So I got home and I finished the episode. And this is what
Wait. Before you play it,
Okay.
let's build, because here's something that weird that was happening, right? While we were there, there's tension between Londie and the young
No,
man.
no, you're making it sound more dramatic
No, but
than
it
it actually was.
I literally had to call him to come and sit next to you so that I can understand what's going on.
What happened was I told Phil, I'm like,
Yeah.
every time
Thakgi?
Yes, is around. Thank you.
Yes.
He doesn't greet me. He
Yes.
greets everybody else around me besides me.
Yes.
So then I was like, I told Phil, and Phil was like, no, let's actually call him and ask him what the problem is.
Yeah.
So, okay, Thakgi
Yeah.
then comes, but he doesn't want to sit next to me. And Phil's like, okay, what's your problem with Londie? And he's like, no, I heard that Londie doesn't like us. I'm like, who's us?
Yeah.
Make it a you thing, not an us.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like,
yeah.
who's us? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you said you don't like piano pals. And I'm like, no, I've never said that. He's like, no, Maz said that. I'm like, no, but I had the same conversation with Maz. And she was
Yeah.
like, no, I thought that you said. I was like, but who's spreading
Based
this
on
rumor?
what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? And in my head now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if I had seen the whole episode, I probably would have smacked him that day.
Yeah, because so now I'm thinking, that's the issue until this.
Okay, can I see? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, she blows. I thought you meant the other stuff.
She got pipes.
How does she afford all the Gucci's and the Louis Vuittons, bro? How does she afford
So shout out to Londie, shout out to Ndu Browns. That's a beautiful song. Go
Saxophones are
check
very
it out.
expensive.
Londie's
Yeah,
actually
I support
singing there. It's actually really singing properly singing, and I like the song, man. And if you give it a chance, it's gonna grow in you. It's a good song.
I played in my polo and Olivia. But how does she afford all the Louis Vuittons and the Gucci's?
I don't know why. How would I know that?
She is committed. He's committed.
I know Londie works.
How she
committed
does
to that
whatever
point.
stuff.
I know.
She walks away.
I know most people look at Londie as a baddie, like what.
No, but I know she has like a braid
She's got her own
company.
businesses.
Yes, braid.
bro.
Yes,
So
that's
that's
big
business.
So the braid is buying the Gucci's
It can.
and the Louis Vuittons.
It's got a Sentin, what you call?
She's got a whole what is it called, a warehouse full of those bread large bros. She's running business,
I'm not saying.
I think
Can we
she's got
not-
a salon
can-
where Bobby Licious used to have a salon, right? In
Yeah,
Sentin.
yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So the braid is buying the Gucci's and the Louis Vuittons.
I would say I know, but I don't know. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that can we stop?
It makes sense, though.
Yeah, like can we stop?
It could make sense.
Yeah.
Like
It's a nice
sometimes
cover.
let's look at women that actually work.
What do you
Like-
mean? Work way. She works here with us.
Of
What are the
course.
Louis and the what are the Louis and
But
the
she's
Louis
got
Vuittons?
a
That's her
couple of
work way.
The
businesses.
Gucci's?
I dress well in Tesa Ngempundo.
But you don't have the Louis and the
Yeah,
Gucci's.
well.
I didn't say the Adidas and the Timberlands. I'm saying the Louis and the Gucci's.
Nah, man. Shout out to Londie, shout out to Ndu Browns.
man, what?
Keep at it, bro.
Nah, man, what?
Keep going. Well, you know
No,
something we
nigga.
don't. Nigga, tell us. You haven't dropped. Drop.
I feel
This is
like
your
no.
chance.
I feel like if it was someone else, that person, but we were gonna deep dive.
Like who?
Like who?
Find
who?
all the
Like
possible-
who?
Give us an
Find all the
example.
Who?
wait.
Who?
Find all
Who?
the possible scenarios
Who?
and then eventually come
Who?
up with a solution
Who?
on the show and let it go.
Who?
But because for some reason,
Who's who in the zoo?
Eh?
Who?
all of us, yeah.
Like who? Give us a lady that you think we
if
need
it
to
was
go.
with anybody else.
No, give us one.
Bro, wearing
You
Brandon.
haven't dropped. Just give us one.
I don't know anything
That
about
you
her.
think
You are
we
closer
would
to her. You
never.
talk to her. She's your crush. You talk to her.
She's not my crush.
She's not your crush
She's not
anymore.
my type. She's Soul's crush.
She's not your crush anymore.
No,
I'm not
I've
gonna
never
please.
crushed on her.
Oh, come on, bro.
Dog, nah, dog. She's got a fat ass, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Cut.
Okay.
What's going on there,
Okay.
guys?
Okay, you respond.
Yes.
I have my thoughts, but go ahead.
I don't understand why that other homie, shout out Sviso and Nota for, being like, what the hell? I don't understand why that other homie is pocket watching a woman. For me, I'm just like, can you just talk about niggas? You a nigga, talk about niggas. When we're talking about music, where does all this other shit come in? Number one. Number two, it's not the first time there's been a remark made about you. So I'm also like, what's your fixation on Londie? Because it's not the first time.
No, for me, it's
Like,
like,
that's
okay,
really
my guy,
weird.
you are in the industry of journalism, right? That's something that you're passionate about. So if you're going to see me and say, oh, I see Londie wearing design every day, at least go and do your research as to what does Londie do, right? First of all, I'm in the industry 10 years down. My first single was in 2017. He was probably still a salengi snot emakhaleni. He was 14 years old, still in high school, but he thinks he can sit on a platform like this and talk about me and say, oh, but we work in the same network. You know what I'm saying? But like, okay, fine, we work in the same network, but is that all that I do?
Yeah, no.
You know, I have a braid You know, Londie landed
you don't
braid.
even
Let her
have
finish.
to
No,
But
explain.
let me finish.
You don't even
let
have
me
to
finish.
explain.
Maybe he
Like,
needs and also if you want to ask something about me, rather ask me. You did say we're in the same work environment. So why don't you come to me and say, Londie, how do you afford? You know, maybe you also want to buy designer. Maybe I can give you tips on how to do it. You know, I have a braid. I have a salon. I have kids. I do music. I'm an influencer on Instagram. Like there's a lot of things that I do, right? So you can't just box me into saying, oh, but we work in the same. Yes, we work in the same network, but our contract's the same. I think not.
nope.
Because
And
I've
that
worked
applies to
long
work in general.
and
Your
hard.
contracts are not the same
We're
as
not
other
the- we're
people.
not the
So
same.
don't think what you earning is what I'm earning, because we are different levels in the game, different years in the game, different experience in the game. And I also just don't understand why it even is. Why are you curious about it? I just don't
Like,
understand. These
uhlangana
are
phi?
clothes on someone's body.
No,
like why are you
out
thinking
of
about
everything
it?
that I do, your only interest is what's hanging in my closet.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm a little disappointed. Look, I mean, I thought it was funny at first, but seeing the
never been
commitment.
funny.
No,
People
seeing
are
the
always coming
commitment,
for
because
him.
if you watch that video, you can see that he's so committed to giving this
To dragging
moment
me.
of why we not
Yeah,
like
because they tried to pivot and he came back.
keeps on
Why are
coming
you
back
so
to it,
committed to it?
and I
Like-
don't understand. And also,
understand abantu abakhuluma nge-design abagcina ngokuwalka past i-diamond walk. You've never went in the store. Do you even know how much a sneaker is at Gucci?
Damn.
Do you even know how much I earn monthly for you to sit there and say, oh, it's just the braids? Is it just the braids? Really?
I mean, even if the designer was a gift, fuck it. What's wrong?
Like
what's
you are
happening?
sitting there, you're saying you don't know
Like-
anything about Londie, but you're still so persistent in saying, oh, but how does she get? That's the only thing you want to know.
Yeah.
How does she afford the Gucci's and the Louis? Uhlanganaphi?
I just don't understand what it does.
How
for
is it your
his
business?
Personal life,
Like-
his personal world. I don't understand
So when you
why
know,
it affects
okay,
him.
what does he want to know? What's it to? Oh, Londie is dating 5 guys that are sponsoring her life right now. Then he's going to be happy. His jaw is tired from talking ridiculous stuff like this.
Yappa.
Rest that jaw, my brother. Rest it.
Me personally, I don't like that comment.
Rest it.
I don't
Okay?
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Look, like I
It's
said,
disappointing.
it's
I'm
very
very confused, my
disappointing.
brother.
Very disappointing, and also because Thakgi's been in the industry for a moment. Understand? Trying to do this.
Nyana.
So yeah, no, because he's young.
Is
He's
that
young.
all he's done?
Yes,
What else
He's
has he done
young.
outside of
No, but
podcasting?
the point that I'm trying to make
No,
is
sengiyabuza na.
no, the point that I'm trying
Since
to
ekhuluma
make,
ngami.
if you'll allow me, the point that
Okay,
I'm trying to
go.
make is he's been disingenuous right there. He knows exactly what Londie does have other what do you call it, revenue
Avenues of
streams.
revenue.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
avenues of revenue
He even
streams and
answered
all of that.
himself.
He knows that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's being very disingenuous right there because he had a target in his head of how that conversation would go, but it didn't really go the way that
Yeah,
he
'cause
wanted
the
it.
niggas were
I
like,
think in his
nah.
head, he thought the boys are gonna
Back him.
get
Yeah.
into that, and then they're gonna have a TV moment and all of that. But unfortunately, the boys didn't come
But
to
what,
the to
bashing
the
me?
thing.
Why is
Yes.
it always women
and
that
all
have
of
to go
that?
through
Yeah,
this?
it's sad, man.
I've
It's
never
unfortunate.
No, but
Heard
let's say
men.
Londie only did read the room.
yeah.
Let's say. You
wow.
still don't need to question that. Like, as in, what if I'm just like a girl and I'm just chilling at home and someone in my life just, like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, whether, or, like, you don't need to justify that you have a braid, a salon
I'm
that
not even
I see
justifying
all
it.
the
I'm
time.
just
Like,
reminding him.
we don't need to explain to the likes of you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, what's the point?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
uhlangana.
On the positive side,
ungena
guys.
Like, ungena
happy,
phi?
like,
So now I must be like, oh, so I'm wearing
I
a
do this, I do
Louis
this.
jersey
These
today.
are my
I got
invoices.
this in 2022.
like, no.
Is that the part? You in Music Pulse? Focus on that. Leave the pop culture
Let's
to
talk
us.
about Jerusalem.
That's us.
Yo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like Sfiso couldn't even land with the song. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sfiso. Shout out.
Sfiso.
Love you down.
Yeah, I love Sfiso.
Okay.
Yeah, down.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. That was on my pulse.
Hey.
Who needs to read the room in this situation?
Kunzima,
Thakgi
kunzima,
needs to
magaba,
read
it's
the room.
kunzima. It's
Oh,
a
my
beautiful,
guy.
beautiful thing. But anyway, look, you've got the roomies, you've got your back, you know.
Yeah, but
you've
nje
got
kumele
your
sike
friends.
siqondise
Yes,
igwegwe.
as you should. I mean, if you feel aggrieved by something, you have
Oh.
every right to address it. You know what I mean? And that's why even with our roomies, if they have any issues with us not getting the brands that we want, they have every right to go.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah, I mean he's allowed to his opinion
Yeah.
and
Are we allowed
whatever.
to beef on the network? Like,
What do
because
you
I
mean
feel like
beef on the network?
I've addressed people, Londie's now addressing people, we've addressed things. Is that okay? Is it supposed to happen? Or is it fucking? When you have MacG
we're
as
not
your
the
boss,
same
anything
show.
can
We're on
fly.
the same network, but like we
Yeah.
Notice said stuff about Mac.
I don't know. I mean,
They said stuff about me. She has a fat ass. Like, I feel violated.
Yeah, the fat ass part also was
You know what?
inappropriate.
I'm boring and I'm good at being boring.
You're
You know what I
boring.
mean? Yeah, I don't need to be getting into these fights and whatever.
No,
Because
but
it's
I mean, we
unnecessary.
just
No,
Because listen,
but
we
we're
do a
not
lot of things together.
fighting.
No, but I mean, it gets very awkward. I mean, for instance, like we were just saying right now that at the thing, you know, when we were all together there, I mean, we didn't even know that this had happened.
Yes.
And it was weird that we had to address it. And
So
had
do you
I
think he was being
known that
made out
had
of a
happened.
guilty
And I
conscience?
felt bad. I felt bad because had I known that he had done this, I would not have pushed for him
them
to
to
speak
talk.
to Londie because
Do you think maybe
all
he
of
was
that.
being distant because he has a guilty conscience? Like,
Possibly.
should I know what
now
I
we
said
know
about
why.
you?
Now we know
Yes,
why.
because I saw it.
yeah.
I'm like, why is he acting weird? Ganti. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey,
Yo,
man.
I think we've given Thakgi enough
Akaphume
airtime.
ey'ndabeni zosisabadala.
Yeah.
No, 24.
What else? What else?
What else
Let's
is-
talk about something
yeah.
else, girls.
Oh, well, Isabella.
Yes, yes.
Let's
give me your money.
Okay, let's really talk about the real stuff because as you can see, once again, your girl is looking a bit beautiful and it's not my own doing. I have been, being a bit more invested in my skincare and how I take care of myself. I do live a bit of a fast lifestyle.
No.
So for that reason, I need to make sure that I'm locked in. Now, before we get back into the episode, we've got something really exciting to share. Surprise! Isabella Garcia is launching a before and after competition, especially for Read the Room viewers. 10 girls and 10 guys who sign up today will be randomly selected to receive a personalized cosmetic hamper tailored to their unique skincare needs and concerns. The best beauty transformation will walk away with 10,000 Rand worth of Isabella Garcia products. So if you're ready for them to bring out the star in you, head over and sign up on the link in the caption today. And remember to be diligent because that's the only way that you win if you stick to the regimen.
Yes, and as a reminder, girls and boys, this is your chance. You don't have to feel lost and confused and alone anymore. Complete your personalized skin analysis and receive your very own ultimate guide to beauty and 75% off gift voucher from Isabella Garcia. Based on your skin type, concerns, lifestyle, and beauty goals, Isabella Garcia creates a personalized skincare guide featuring a customized skincare routine, as well as secrets and tips to achieve flawless, beautiful skin. It's personalized, informative, and created to help you make smarter beauty choices with confidence. So simply complete your skin analysis and link in the caption today to receive your personalized ultimate guide to beauty and let Isabella Garcia make a star out of you.
Amen.
Click the link below, Bazalwane.
Amen. And you know what? We've got another little surprise for you guys a little later on. Because your support, I mean, the roomies, guys. Yo, these guys. Yeah, we got another surprise. You guys are making things happen. So
Do you know someone DM'd me a video of their 2 children. I didn't want to make it my no face, no case because I haven't asked for permission to put children on the platform.
Okay. All right.
But the children were watching Read the Room and they were saying how much they love us. And they're like 7, 8 years old. And she was just like, hi, I just wanted to show you that my kids even love you guys.
So cute.
yeah, we love you, roomies. You're doing big things for us, man. We've got another brand on board. But yeah, we'll tell you about it in a moment. But first of all, we'll just talk about what's happening in the TV world.
Yes.
Yes, let's go,
Bella.
Yeah. Guys, apparently Rhythm City is coming back and people were very excited. Rhythm City is coming back, and but obviously it's not coming back. A lot of the stars that have been on the show have moved on. I mean, Grace Mahlaba now is an executive. She is now
So is it coming back or not? No.
it is. It's coming back, but it's a rerun.
Oh,
So
like the episode.
yeah,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yes,
not
yes.
that there's
Yeah.
more episodes.
No, it's just rerun. So they are literally repeating the episodes that you guys have seen if you guys
Already.
were watching Rhythm City back in the
Yes.
day, right? But also what's interesting about this is that it sparks a conversation about residuals. It's coming back, It's coming back. If shows are being brought back, it's 2026. Are we still now in that situation? Are the people going to be paid for the fact that now they're being washed again?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. And the other one for me was the issue that how had raised. How you were talking about Remind me again.
Which South African?
I was speaking about the fact that when I look at South African content, we never have a lot of remakes.
Yes. There you go. Yes. Yeah, the fact that we do a lot of adaptations, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shows that you see, like MacG and what's that show with Gail Mabalani? Unseen and all of those are actually adaptation of
Yes.
shows from outside of South Africa. We haven't really done a lot of like reruns of stories that we've already created here in South Africa.
Like
So
Ushaga,
wow,
no?
yeah, Ushaga, for instance, Ushaga was actually also an American show, the original Shaka.
But it's our story.
It's our story, but the show Shaga, the original Shaka Zulu, was actually an American company that was doing that. I think it was called Golden Harmony or Harmony Gold. It's actually a very fascinating story behind that because like millions, that show made close to 500 million, rents. Possibly even more.
Yo.
And, the actors on that didn't even make a penny.
Don't you think a rerun is better though than
a remake?
not a remake, but like beating a dead horse? Because some shows have like mad seasons, but they lose the plot a little bit. You know what I mean? Where it's not even good. Like, yes, you're continuing, but it's not good anymore.
Even a rerun, I don't think people are gonna watch
Like,
it.
I would love to watch
It's like Izo.
Can I surprise you?
I would love to watch
I've
Isidingo
never
again.
watched
Can I
Izo on
surprise you?
Netflix.
I would love to
Now
watch
that it's back on
Isidingo
2 or
Netflix.
3 years ago, right? Before SABC started having that SABC Plus, ne?
Yeah.
The reruns are Dumo. That show's Dumo. What's it called again? It's Good is Nice. Do you know how at some point those reruns were actually beating shows that are now new? Like
But it was on
they'll be number
SABC.
3. Yeah, I mean that people do still watch reruns.
Yeah,
Some
on
people.
SABC and
Yeah.
like Zanzi Magic. But like
Yeah.
if you put it on Netflix, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I've never watched Izo. Have you watched it on Netflix?
Izo, no. I haven't either. I haven't
Yeah,
watched it on Izo.
But I'm saying, what do you think is better, a rerun or us extending, but then the show,
New stories.
storyline
New
is
stories.
losing
Listen,
the...
what's better for me is new stories and unique stories. Like a show like what's the show Yashembe? What's it called? Umkoka. For instance, that was an original IP, an original South African story that
That's
has nothing to
interesting.
do with taxi
Yeah.
drivers and two families fighting. Like no, it was just so refreshing, and I want that. I want our people to go back to trying to tell stories that are completely unique, not an American, South Africanized version of an American story.
Yeah.
No man, go to the drawing board. There are stories there, man.
Wouldn't a remake of Rhythm City in 2026 like be quite interesting with the
would be.
influencers now with the TikToks?
Yeah, but
Social
would say the South
media, it
African-
would be.
The South African consumer is not really big and open to change.
Yeah.
So I feel like anything that is outside of what they've established that they know and love is then, even like it applies to music, it applies to the fact that, okay, we love Aries because he's like this. If Aries had to try a different sound, then not Aries because he has a cult following, but you know what I mean? So I'm saying a remake might make the South African consumer who likes what they like feel like, I don't like this
Yeah.
anymore.
For
Because
SA
why
it
aren't you
works.
doing what I like?
But like, look at
You
what
know?
happened to America's Next Top Model when they did a rerun.
That's what I'm saying. Is a remake, I mean, not a remake, is a, what is it called? Rerun.
Yeah.
Better
Rerun
than-
is a repeat.
Yeah, a repeat.
Yes.
Better than trying to start something new
When-
in the
when
South
you watch
African
the same
context.
show after 10 years sometimes.
I mean, there's that show
They
called.
don't like
It doesn't
something
land
new.
the
They don't
same
like
way.
something new.
There's that show called Kobrizi that
Yes,
starred
I've watched
the late
it.
Prestige Nyagai. I mean, that character came from the river. You know what I mean? So there are other ways of doing it, but
yes.
still living in the universe. Because within Kobrizi, even though Kobrizi was a comedy, whereas that was a telenovela, and it was an interesting,
Take on
pivot
it.
and all of that. So I think something like that is clever. Like when two shows match, like
Yes.
cool things, man. Cool things like
They
that
did
can
it with
still
the
be
Queen
doing.
and the
Yes,
River.
exactly.
It was very nice.
Okay.
I think that's cool. Yeah. But on the cool side as well, I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but did you guys see Gore Anele and Proverb are the new Lotto people?
Unimroti, why did he get fired again?
He was never fired. They think the live draw is stopped like it.
Yeah.
It stopped at some point.
Okay.
And now the live draw has a new owners right now, so it's no longer Ituba. These are the new owners that have taken it over. So obviously because it's taken over by a new company, now the company is trying to revamp You know,
Okay.
the live draw and all of that,
Do
right?
we have information on which age group plays the lotto?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay, Rumis, tell us. I don't think we do. Do we do?
I mean, we could all use a check. So I'd like to think, but yeah, I think it's people that are realizing that life is expensive. Maybe young people aren't playing because they're still like, hey, money comes from trees and my parents. You know what I mean?
So, but what do you guys feel about having Anele and Proverb on? Because because I was doing something with a campaign around this, I got into a lot of trouble for that with the Nimrod thing. But I had initially thought, when they bring in something new and whatever, they're gonna also bring somebody new. And by somebody new, for me, I was not thinking a new face per se. Yeah, I was not thinking a new face per se, but I was thinking more like somebody on the come up. You know, somebody that will go with the brand the same way that Nimrod did. You know what I mean? Like somebody like a Lawrence Maleka or Pamela Mtanga. You know, somebody who still has that, but is still on the second tier or
face,
yeah. So. Do you guys agree with that, or do you think differently?
Yeah, so on X, everybody was a bit upset about having them on there because they were like, oh, you do radio, now you're on TV, now you do this. But I mean, I guess they're still trying to reach out to the older crowd and maybe putting a face that is trusted in the industry because Lotto, you have to build that trust. But yeah, I would have loved to see someone younger so that I can also be motivated to play.
So is this now tying into that open up the industry chat?
I suppose in a way.
We've never actually discussed this. How do you feel about that? Do you
Open up the
feel like,
industry.
Yeah, do you feel like, hey man, everyone who's here fought to be here and they deserve all these opportunities? Not deserve, but they should be in all of these spaces. Or do you feel like, yeah, we do need to open it up?
Okay, I hold an opinion that a lot of people don't like, but I mean, I feel like South Africa is one of the only countries where our industry, I genuinely believe that it is open, right? The thing is that a lot of people have the spotlight on them. So whatever they do, it's the one that's being publicized, the one that trends, right? At any given moment in South Africa, like even today, if you went home right now, took your remote and went onto DSTV or whatever platform that has a lot of local content, and just gave you a time to just scroll and watch, you'll see a lot of faces that you've never seen before. Every day.
Yep.
Every hour. So when we say open up the industry, is it open up the industry for me? You know what I mean? When people say open up the industry, are they saying I'm not in there, so the industry is not
it's not open. Yeah.
Because guys, let's just be fair. You look at the past 5 years, for instance, you know, the talent that we've seen in the past 5 years. You know, there are a lot of people that 5 years ago we didn't know who they are, and right now they are leading shows on Netflix. They are doing amazing things. You get what I'm saying? So I genuinely do believe that the industry is open. Yes, there is a bit of redundancy with certain talent. I'm not gonna lie, right? But by redundancy, I mean there are certain spots that if they are only occupied by the same people over and over again, we get tired of it. You know, like for instance, if the awards are only hosted by Bonang all the time,
but
people will get tired of it.
If it's not Bonang, Somizi, Anele, they complain.
Yes, exactly. You get what I'm saying? So I do understand that argument a little bit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the argument of, is the entertainment industry in South Africa open? I'm sorry. I believe that it is open. There are
open
many
enough.
opportunities opening now. I mean, Londie has a reality show, guys.
Huh?
You understand? Londie has a reality show.
What's that about?
Fuck me for?
No, that's the industry being open. Do you know what? 5-6 years ago, coming from the realities, the housewife space, you would have been looked down on.
Yeah.
Nobody would have commissioned. Yeah, nobody would have commissioned a thingy for a spot like that. You know what I mean? So the opportunities are there. Yes, guys. Every industry has politics. Yes, there are gatekeepers within the industry. Yes, there are some shenanigans that happen where there's corruption, there's couch casting, there's envelopes. All of those exist. I'm not taking away from that. They do exist. But, Shem, I genuinely that in a broader spectrum and in a broader conversation, we're not doing bad. And even with gender, what do you call it? Gender disparity? Is it parity? Is it called gender parity or gender disparity? Okay. South Africa is doing very, very well in our entertainment industry because in our entertainment industry, a lot of shows are led by women. A lot of production companies are led by women.
Yep.
How many times are you on set and the boss is a woman?
Yes.
You know, we're
Yeah,
doing
I've never been
so
in a
well.
position.
We see you.
Yeah.
I've never been
Yeah.
in a position where it's like you need to sleep your way to the top, like where a boss calls you in.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was always told when getting into this industry at 19. I was always told that, like, yo, you know, you might have a boss that might wanna. And I've never been in a position where someone says, I can give you this job, but you know what you gotta do for it.
Yeah,
You know, so I
ever.
think we're doing. I'm not saying that women haven't had those experiences.
Yeah.
But personally, I think we're doing well.
Right,
In
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
department,
Yeah.
It's great, man. I mean, you look at people complaining in Hollywood and all of that about the situations that are there, and we all aspire to be part of the Hollywood machine and whatever. But sometimes you just sit back and you look at our industry and say, you know,
I could bet.
I'll go bad, man. I'll go
bad.
bad. I'll go
But then
bad. I'll go
I
bad.
saw a tweet, someone complaining that it's the same people that have reality shows, it's the same people doing music on TV, on radio. You would find one person doing
Yeah.
all of that
Right.
in the industry. They feel like there should be like
Maybe if the
Different
industry
departments.
paid
Peter,
us
I was about to
enough,
say.
we wouldn't need to have multiple
Yes,
jobs. I have to
exactly.
be
My
on the
guy.
pod and on radio and hopefully
TV.
have a. You know what I mean? I want to get back on TV.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one of my biggest passions.
Yeah.
But we have to, like as skis, that we have multiple
have
jobs,
to.
but you have to.
Yeah.
There's not one job in the industry that pays you enough to just do that one thing.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
So
No, I hear you.
And then there was also a backlash. You know, we're all proud of Bafana, you know, qualifying for the World Cup.
yes, thank God.
Yes, and then we had Galaxy Boy creating t-shirts, like an apparel, a World Cup apparel with the South African flag.
Yeah.
But they got backlash because the South African flag was not the way it should be.
It's upside down.
It's upside down, and apparently the flag is never supposed to be
Yeah.
in that way. The triangle side should be on the left, right? Or at the top. The top or at the left. It should never be. Because, I mean, all those colors and every symbol in the flag symbolizes something. So when you change that, I understand that designers always want to customize things and,
Yeah,
you
because
know,
it's like the blood of
you
people.
know?
Yeah, and it has a meaning.
aesthetic and all of that. But when it comes to the South African flag, that you can't touch. I feel like they could have used other things to symbolize how proud they are of the, you know,
Yeah.
World Cup, Bafana and whatnot.
So
They
sorry,
didn't
what's
have
supposed to be happening? The red is supposed to be on the blue side, or the black is supposed to be on the top, or what's happening?
It's not supposed to be upside down.
It's there. That's
That's the flag.
Yes.
At the bottom, that's the flag. It's either the
So
triangles at the top.
they want it to
or it's
go
on the
across.
left. Yes.
But
even if it
practical
did not
for the
go across,
design.
then by 10 up, like the
By
V has
10,
to be
the
up.
V has to be up. If they just did that. Also, it's a horrible design.
Yeah, I was about to say for me, am I being unpatriotic? Because I'm just thinking, hey,
Who
that
approved
looks
it?
ugly.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying if it did go across, then there's gonna be a gap at the bottom and a gap at the top, right? As if it went as the
I
flag
guess
goes.
that's the discussion that happened in that design room. But either way, no.
Oh shit!
It's-
So
it's-
people
it's
are
a
mad
no.
unhappy.
Yeah, everyone's unhappy. Apparently, they're being fined
How?
for doing this.
By who?
They want to fine them.
By
the
who?
government.
Who?
Brenda, say-
There's a name.
Well, how?
Isha?
Okay, so what's happening is that there is a call. So a lot of people aren't happy with regards to the design.
Public call for them to be
And
fined.
so I think some of the people in the public and some of the people who are in the government who have seen this
Yeah.
kind of want to use them as an example of.
Okay.
And like one of the suggested way of doing this is
Had
through
they
a
started
fine.
selling these T-shirts already?
I checked online yesterday. It was still available on the website. It was going for like I think 650 rand.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's still on today because even when I went online to see the original post,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was removed.
All right.
Yeah, the post has been removed and the shirt has been removed from the site because I checked this morning.
Okay.
But yeah, they did get hectic backlash. But also, yeah, no, guys, go back to the designing board.
Yeah, I don't cry too much over it. It's an
Yeah, I
ugly design.
mean,
So anyway.
Yeah, I
It had
mean, they were
potential.
gonna buy it. People love Galaxy Boy,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, this one was
It
not
had
it.
potential, but yeah, you can't always win.
Were you gonna
Hits-
buy this one?
I wasn't gonna buy anything ever.
But here's the
I
thing.
mean, like, it's very lazy, hey? Also, very
When did you
lazy
become a
design.
country that cares so much about flags and all of that? You know, that is such an American thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know Americans are very,
Yeah,
very,
they like
very.
the stars. We have 21 stars on the flag.
It has to be, you know,
Yes.
can't have.
Do you feel like we're not? I feel
I'm
like
just
South
no, I'm
Africans
just
are.
curious.
I think we are patriotic. I mean,
We are.
Like I like to watch sports, but as an entertainment thing.
Yeah.
But even with like, you see how the Rugby World Cup,
No,
united, like it was
I
such
think
a
you're
vibe.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're not patriotic. I'm saying
Yeah.
when
Since
did we
when?
get like? Since when did we get like this about the flag?
The flag.
Well, since
what I mean?
2026, we
I
woke
know
now.
patriotic we,
We woke
are.
now.
We
you know,
woke now.
I don't know.
We know
actually.
things now.
Yeah, that's
It's
a new
never been
thing.
like, I would never think it would be such a big chat because people would
Yeah.
probably just think it's Trip, it's Galaxy Boy, let's go.
Yeah, you know what I think it should be a new chat though,
Yeah.
a big one actually. I think there should be legislation in South Africa that regulates that you should never ever use AI to misrepresent somebody, ne? Because I
hate
saw
AI.
a cover of
hate it.
GQ that somebody had manipulated. I don't know if you guys have seen it with Mfikile Mbalula sitting like this. And
Do we have the
I just came to my mind. Sorry.
I don't like
Seriously.
AI. It
And
scares
I
the
looked
fuck
at,
out of me.
And I looked at
it
that,
is
ne?
scary.
It is
And I-
scary.
Yeah.
And I looked at that ladies and I thought to myself that man, there should be a law that if you do this
Restricts.
to somebody can just no courts, no nothing. You do this, case is opened, you are fined. Straight,
Yeah.
like a parking
Exactly.
ticket. You know what I mean? So that it's a expeditiously kind of thing, because if it goes through the courts and whatever, it's a
long
long process,
process.
whatever. Because I was looking at that because
No, you
some
shouldn't
people
be
actually
able to
genuinely
edit
believe that cover
underwear
was
on
real,
someone.
and they were saying
Like-
things about Tufikile that were very unflattering. Not that they should. No,
Have you
because
seen
of
some of the
fact.
videos they've made of our president? And I don't care how you feel about the president.
Oh,
He's
the
still the
dancing one.
president.
No, but those you can see when it's
those are
AI.
funny.
you
ne?
can see
It's
it.
AI.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying I still think it's not okay. I don't like AI.
Yeah, but for me, it's when
Worse has
something
been
is
done.
presented as it's real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it looks real.
Real as
and
hell,
because you know the dancing statues and what you can see Maralana.
This is fake, yeah.
Yeah, but so I just thought I'd share that, because if that were to happen, I think a lot of these people that are chasing Elon's money on TikTok and on Twitter and whatever will kind of like, think a bit before they
I think
post it.
AI
How
should
do you
be
feel about
illegal.
the AI influencers?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Haven't you seen them? Like, there's
What?
a whole page. Like,
I saw something
They look
where-
real.
You're not
they're
gonna like this.
advertising.
Someone took their face and put it on Chili P's picture.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, what disease is this? Like,
Yeah.
why are you
Okay,
even
that's
able
crazy.
to do this?
But have you
And-
seen the AI influencers?
No, I have
No, Who are
not.
they? What is AI influencers?
It's like a real page of someone.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
not a real
oh,
person.
there's a
Someone
one with a girl
created.
with the
Yes.
two faced
don't like that.
They
pigmentation,
do get
whatever.
ready with me. Like, it's a normal.
Get
yeah,
ready with
I
me.
saw that. Yeah.
No, but AI always betters a little bit with the hands. So even the hands look
No,
real.
now they've perfected it.
Oh,
It
no,
looks
I
great.
don't
They
like
can
that.
eat. They do everything.
But
I don't
you're not
like
gonna
that.
like this though. Hey, there are some AI musicians that are just popping and they are.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, AI music. Yeah.
Hi man, I'm like, I know the new thing is that you're not supposed to like AI
Yeah.
music. Mariah, man, this is popping. Yo, there's one is, I think, what's it called? Ilana Yalla or something like that. Oh, she
Okay.
does these sort of like poetry. There's a sort of like before anyone named you, before borders. Yo, it's a beautiful song. You must
Oh,
listen.
so you like
Look
the
at your
song?
face. Like,
I
you
love it.
the
He
song.
even
No,
just lit up
loves
just
this
talking
AI
about
It's
it.
song.
a beautiful song. What's it called? I'm gonna tell you now.
No, AI. Eats
Oh,
down
my
with the
God.
music. Ha.
And it's empowering music. It's not about genitals and all of that. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Right?
What the fuck?
How did we get there?
Her name is Iyana, as in Iyana, and the song is called "Before the World Named You." You know, yeah, I think the lyrics.
And it's an AI song.
It's an AI
Yeah.
song,
But
babe.
someone still has to write
You
the
can
lyrics.
Yes,
literally-
somebody still has to write
You
it,
can
yeah.
literally make a song on Suno in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just to shape prompt.
Guys,
you can do a song now.
We're all going to be out of jobs and the world is going to be run by
But-
AI and
no,
robots.
they need you to do the prompt.
Would you agree that though?
Nah.
Would you agree that AI has given songwriters an opportunity? Songwriters who would never get a Beyonce to sing their song, songwriters who would never get these big stars because there's gatekeeping
Yeah.
within the recording labels, are now able to create their own artists and actually put their music on thingy
Yeah.
on the internet and have somebody listen to it. I mean, like that Monet, I don't like the music per se, but I can see where that girl is going. The girl who created the character, Zenia Monet or something like
Yeah.
that, right? And I thought it was very interesting getting to hear the originator of the AI
Yes, his
story
side,
that she had been trying to get her music out. She had been sending, demos and all of that, and it was not popping until she created this character. And
even
it
for me,
popped.
sometimes as a musician that sings, it's tough to get studio time with producers that you actually want to work with and actually work on a sound. So when you can create your own beats on AI, it's actually quite interesting.
Oh, because
now you don't need them. You just do your own
but that's what I'm
beats,
saying. Are we
then
all
you
going to be
record.
replaced by AI because we're all cutting the job in half? Then. Now we have Londie's vocals, but
Well-
via AI. We have the beats AI. Like, what do I need you
But
for?
it's never the same. I can always hear an AI vocal.
Also, guys,
Yeah, I
this
can always hear
is
it.
inevitable. Like every new age thing that comes up, it's gonna have detractors. It's gonna have people saying that's gonna. Computer people are like, oh no, we're gonna lose
Microwave.
teachers now because now all the kids
Yes.
can Google
Microwave,
thing, but we still have
why?
teachers and all of that. You know what I
I'm a
mean?
mom.
I feel like as a society we're gonna adapt to having AI as part of our culture and part of our everyday life, and then we'll just make it work. You know what I mean? I think the human evolution and the human, ingenuity has always shown that it will always be above, whatever technology,
machine.
machines and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
It's still scary to me. I won't
No,
lie.
I know.
I find it so scary. I find it so uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah. But I find myself using a lot of AI, hey?
Yeah.
Lately.
to do
For
what?
everything. Respond to emails. Yes. Don't you?
What do you mean?
Because I don't have an assistant.
Like
So
ChatGPT.
AI is Poe.
ChatGPT
Poe,
AI?
ChatGPT. I use Poe a lot now.
Okay.
What is
It's a
Poe
new
now?
one. It's a new one.
Yeah.
My friend in China put me onto that one. That one's better than ChatGPT. She responds like a proper assistant, you know?
We are learning now.
Yes, so she responds to my emails. She has a name, like you just say,
Okay. Well, I'm also on. Can I talk about Popeye, please?
Yes, you
oh,
may.
yes, you may.
Please.
Also, if you've been a Popeye, hey guys, just be open.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have to be our victims. You know,
wanna
we
be
can always start
specific.
with ourselves.
I don't want to be specific, but yeah, a friend of mine
Yes.
is making me a bit of a Popeye right now. But out of respect, I won't get into it. Right. So, how you find with the ones I sent you? Great. Right.
Guys, we need like the juicy ones with the details, huh?
Yeah, people don't like to come with the details, even though we ask time and time again.
But now we're getting a better way to communicate with you guys.
Oh, yes, I forgot we have a big announcement. Woo. Okay, so victim number 1. I'm a Popeye and I'm still recovering. So me and my friends planned a girls' trip. We found the most beautiful Airbnb, pool, mountain views, the works. I volunteered to handle the booking because I'm organized. Everyone transferred me their share and I paid. We arrive at the address. There's a family living there, a whole family with a dog and a baby. They've never heard of Airbnb. The listing was fake. I'm standing outside someone's house with 4 suitcases, 3 hungry friends, and 8,000 rand gone. My friends looked at me like I personally built the scam myself. We ended up sleeping in the guest house that smelled like carpet cleaner and regret. I have not been trusted with group money since. I'm a Popeye. Damn.
Okay, that's a sad one, Shem.
That's a sad one.
She couldn't have known. Or...
She could have. Check the reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Call the host.
So you're blaming the girl?
Yes.
She took the onus
Yes.
to plan the group trip.
She's not good at planning.
Maybe
and
it was her
booking.
first time
they
planning.
should pick
Maybe it
another
was her first
friend.
time.
No, I hate umuntu ongakwazi ukuthatha indawo. No.
Londie, bookings.com,
No.
Airbnb, whatever.
She's
Sometimes
not good at it. You read all the reviews before you pick the place. She didn't read anything. If she read the reviews, she would have known it's not a real place.
I once booked my
Someone
friends.
could have said scam alerts. You know, there's always a sign somewhere there in the reviews.
So you're saying she should have done her due diligence?
Yes.
I booked a Thakgi trip for my friends and I was in charge of it. They all sent me the money I booked. I didn't get confirmation until about the day before. The day before I was like, wait, maybe I got scammed. And now my friends, we've paid 18,000 rand. I'm like, shit, what's happening? You know, but it's not on me.
It is.
Damn.
Hey, but some
It
of these
is.
scams
Unfortunately, it is.
are too good. Eh? Have you seen these ones on TikTok with these getaways and
Yeah, they full of shit because they'll say 2,000 rand for 7 nights. No.
No, but then the signs are there, guys.
No. How?
So are you going to book?
Make math in my...
So a
no.
date's how much? Come on.
Yeah.
No.
But do you know how Lerato Velase was scammed like what 800, 600,000 or something like that by a traveling agency? Lerato Velase, the actress. Yeah. But check it out. It's somewhere on the TikTok, whatever.
People
yeah.
always get scammed.
Yeah,
by those
And she
ones.
found the place on TikTok.
Looks like it. The traveling agent, the travel agency was he found it.
Those are the biggest
online
scammers, eh?
and something like that.
No, I will find where you are and I will
Yeah.
come and fight you
Yo,
because
Mina,
you're
I
not taking that much of my money. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I plan my own trips. So I do everything.
Yeah.
Down to the restaurants that I'm going to go to, everything. I do the reservations, all
Yeah.
of it, because I'm scared of being scammed. Don't play with my money.
So yeah, you were a Popeye according to Read the Room.
No,
Yeah,
I
me,
don't
I
think you're a
sympathize.
Popeye, babe.
I sympathize with
I think Shem, you were naive. And you learned a good lesson.
Isn't that being a Popeye?
Be that people are gonna scam us. Be excited. We're planning with our
No,
friends.
next time at all, like, you know?
Do your due diligence, apparently.
Yeah.
Story or victim number 2. Please keep me anonymous, always. I've been at my company for 4 years. 4 years. I trained the new people. I stayed late. I answered emails on weekends like a fool. My manager kept telling me, your time is coming. We see you. Last month, they announced a senior position. I applied immediately, prepared, researched, did the interview of my life. They gave the job to someone who joined 8 months ago. 8 months. When I asked for feedback, my manager said, we just felt that you were too valuable in your current role to move. Too valuable to promote, but not too valuable to be underpaid. I handed in my resignation the next morning. The same manager who said I was too valuable didn't even come to my farewell. I'm a Popeye who is now sadly unemployed.
Oh.
I'm sorry. There's nothing like feeling undervalued where you work.
That's a
where
tough
you
one.
know
That's a
what it
tough one.
takes for you to show up to
But
work.
I'm assuming that's a female, right?
I think so.
Yeah. You see, sometimes, especially black females, feel like they don't have to assert themselves in corporate spaces, right? You sit there thinking that just because your boss is nice to you, they value you. You understand? And you never get to a point of asking her boss, where am I sitting with you? You know, I saw a video the other day of somebody talking about, I think it was Anel or somebody talking about how when to approach your boss when you want a promotion, you know, like on a day that they've just spoken to their boss, don't do it because they feel small. They don't feel, you know, or the day that, you know, something along those lines. So I feel like a lot of the time, actually, it's not a female thing. Let me just say, we as black people in spaces, sometimes we are not ready to assert ourselves and demand what is due to us.
Yep.
You know, because we feel like if we do that, we are, you know, we will be coming across as overzealous, you know, yeah. So I think maybe the issue is that she thought she was being valued, whereas the other people were not seeing her the way that she was seeing herself within that company. And had she asserted herself and actually made these people aware of, ask them, look, I've been here for 3 years, I've put in this much work, why have I not progressed to a certain level? That person who just came in, who was there for 8 months, was the kind of person that got there, did what they have to do, and said, these are my goals, this is what I want, and all of that.
And something like that has happened to me before, where a company that did the similar, I just don't want to say what it is, similar type of thing, same industry, they approached me with a better deal, and I went back to the company that I was working with. I said, hey, listen, these people are willing to pay me more than what you guys give me. So it's either you guys give me a better offer or I'm out. I'm going with the other offer. It was a bit stressful because I was, you know, like...
Yeah, because you could lose both.
I could lose both. I'm just like, oh my God. And I really wanted to stay at that current deal that I had. So eventually it worked out for me. Like, I got the amount that I wanted, got a new deal, like everything went well. So I was just like, yo, you know what? It's so important.
Yeah, because sometimes when you assert yourself, people look at you like, instead of being like, oh shit, we're about to lose this person, they're like, who do you think you are? Actually, you can go. You're talking to other people, you think that, you know what I mean? But also, just in general, as a black woman, when you assert yourself, you're always going to be seen as aggressive. I deal with that a lot in different working environments, you know, when I was still doing TV. There were people that were fucking with me and they were genuinely wrong, you know, but because I have more of a assertive personality and I don't cry on demand, I'm always looked as, you know, as the aggressor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, also now you probably don't want to go in and be like, I deserve a promotion, because Black women are already labeled as angry, aggressive people, you know, which is not fair.
Yeah, but we need to get out of that mode,
Yeah,
though.
we
need
need
to,
to.
because like sisters, right? She missed an opportunity to assert herself and actually asked these people, or go into that office and say, I've been here, I want to
say
move
I
here.
value
But
so
guess what? At the
much.
end of the day, she's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
She was supposed to fight for that position
Yes.
before the
Yeah.
post was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now other people are gonna, you know.
Yeah, man.
She had an advantage. She was already in-house.
Yeah.
She waited for too long. She trained people. Wow, my babe.
And also a man of approach. You know, sometimes guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, we've created this culture of thinking that asking means you're stupid, or asking means that you overzealous, like I said. You understand? Sometimes just ask.
Asking
Yeah.
means that you're smart, because
Ask.
only a smart person is aware of what they don't know.
Yeah.
You know, if you are aware that I don't actually have all the answers,
Yeah.
that makes you intelligent, because you
Exactly.
don't assume that you know everything. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So the last one is, hey roomies and LGBTQI plus fam. My girlfriend has been cheating on me for the past month, and when I decided to confront her, she blamed me because Londie London is
Huh?
my screen lock and we broke up. I'm a Popeye. You're breaking up the lesbians now.
Okay.
What's happening?
Comment.
You're not allowed to have a crush that's in SA.
Yeah.
You can tell me you have a crush on Gabriel Union,
Yeah,
someone
true that.
you can't come and tell me you have a crush on
Speak
Boyti
on it.
or Londie London. Like,
Really?
because Londie London's right here, you could go maybe and talk to her.
No.
You could only have a crush.
come
no,
on.
but I'm saying you or someone
No,
that
keep
someone
that
could meet.
wallpaper.
She got dumped for it. She must change it. And also, why do you have someone else as your wallpaper? That's fucked
Oh,
up.
she loves me.
Yay.
Why are you hating?
Londie, please. We're not going
She
to get into
loves
this.
me.
So you would have another man as
Also,
your
why
wallpaper.
did you get dumped for having me as your wallpaper? Like, it's
No,
not
she
like we
got
know each
cheated
other.
on, and then the person who cheated justified it by being like, yeah, but even you have Londie as your wallpaper.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
that's
I
funny.
guess it depends on the relationship, the kind of relationship that you
Yeah.
have. You know what I mean?
So you have Idris Elba as your wallpaper?
I would never like
because it's
just
disrespectful.
That's you guys.
yeah,
Other
exactly.
people
But that's
like
the point that
doing
I'm trying
that.
to make. That it
I
depends.
get a lot of people like, you know, posting me and tagging me and saying, hey, I got a new wallpaper because
Yeah.
you posted a picture. That's cute. I love that.
But aren't they
Imagine
young,
that's
though?
your man. Your man here, Londie, wallpaper.
No, but now he's my man.
Every time he's
No.
showing you the phone, it's Londie
No, but then-
wallpaper.
Huh?
Every time he says, "Oh, babe, look, the Uber is this," and it's Londie.
No, not my man. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
it's-
other people's wallpapers. How are you
Yeah.
dating me and having somebody else's wallpaper?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
the
not
wallpaper.
okay.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying. It's not okay for someone to have someone else as their wallpaper.
No, but then
A celebrity, not just your ex. Okay,
It's not
obviously, if
just-
it's your ex or if it's somebody that
Yeah.
we both know and both, that's
That's
Yes,
weird.
I'm saying
But
a
a celebrity,
celebrity.
it's allowed.
You are considered a celebrity. So I'm saying, don't you think someone can take offense if their partner has you as their wallpaper?
no, I'm a celebrity.
Yay!
Phil, would you be okay? You
I
dating,
would not. Okay, I
You
personally
dating
would
someone
not,
they
but
have
I'm not.
Somizi as their wallpaper?
Look, I
But
personally would
Phil's
not.
also a celebrity. Now
Wait.
there's beef.
That's even worse.
Look, I would personally. It's not something that I would do or anybody that I would be attracted to do. But other people, especially the younger people and whatever, you know, they've got, especially the girls. The girls, like, they love hard, you know. Yeah, so I can see it. I can see somebody having a Londie or even you yourself as on their
Yeah.
phone or whatever.
Naki jola nawe.
Yeah.
I make sure that you are fed and cooked and cleaned for. I do everything for you. I look good for you. And you're going to put someone else as your wallpaper and they're in SA.
Oh, what, guys?
Actually, anyone else in
It's
general.
just a wallpaper. What is the significance of a wallpaper?
No, don't put anyone then. If you're not going to put me, don't put anyone.
It's just a wallpaper.
I know.
Come on, guys.
It's the battle of the wallpapers.
No. Girlfriend is a bit insecure.
Yeah.
Fix it. Yeah, that's
Londie,
my
because
bad.
it's you.
That's my 2 cents. No, even if it wasn't me, even if it was a
open
black
your-
coffee on there or
Yeah,
bonang
yeah.
or shamiso, come on now. It's just
I mean,
a
I bet a
wallpaper.
lot of people have bonang as their wallpaper somewhere.
Exactly.
You remember that video of that guy where
It was just an excuse.
That couple's video where I don't know if she was reading out like people like asking her man like, would you smash? And then she said bonang, and he said mateba. He said, I like, and you could see her face. She's like, whoa, relax. Like, you don't have to be so passionate. And he said, yo, like, I don't know what he said in Xhosa, but he basically said that, like, I would make her sing. You know what I mean? And he's there. I don't know how to do the finger clicking thing, but he's there. He said, bonang, mateba.
And he's saying this to
To his
girlfriend.
girlfriend. I said, whoa. Yes, she's beautiful, but please,
Yeah,
babe, like,
ask and you shall be answered.
don't go too hard with the crush. I understand. Okay, sharp. She's beautiful, sharp. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, Moha, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna read one more. So, ooh, damn. Sorry.
Why did I get dragged into it?
And I want to know which picture of yours was the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Ruby.
Roomies, please
Send the picture.
Send us
Send
the
the picture
wallpaper.
of the wallpaper. Also,
I love you.
Moha, where's the file? Oh, like, yeah. Send us the picture of the wallpaper because I'm sure it's a bikini picture. You see.
Ooh. Even better.
Okay. I have been with my boyfriend for about 3 years. This past weekend was his big birthday weekend. On Friday, he went out with the boys, and I saw a video of them enjoying bottles in the club. For Saturday, he planned a huge lunch with his friends and my friends at a restaurant. Without telling me, he agreed to cover the bill for the whole lunch. Sharp, as he should. Now, when the bill comes... Now when the bill comes, he pulls me to the side and tells me that he went a little hard on Friday, so can I cover the 15K bill and he will pay me back? I was reluctant, but I do it because I don't want him to be embarrassed. A couple of days later, he sends me only 5K back. When I asked him for the rest of the money, he says to me, that's my birthday present since you didn't get me anything. What he doesn't know is that I had saved my money to surprise him with a holiday, but now I'm a clear Popeye and I don't know what to do.
Unemali uGelsham. Siyambongela.
I honestly would have looked at him and been like, okay, we both in the same position then, MacG. You can't do shit. I can't do shit either. Now what? Like,
At least he was honest when he couldn't pay.
no.
And she paid for the bill. I mean, you guys are a
but
couple.
don't say you're
It's a
gonna pay me.
partnership.
Yes, but don't say you're gonna pay me back. I paid 15. You only pay me 5, and then you say, "Oh, the rest is my birthday gift," because that's
Yes.
now making me pay.
Now she
from
needs to be honest with
in
the
bad
guy.
faith. In bad faith.
No, because you know, with guys,
And
no?
now how's she gonna pay for the
this
birthday
is why
trip?
this is why they always tell us as ladies that we need to hide our money from our men.
Yeah.
Because the minute your guy sees
Hide it
that you
under the
have
bed.
money, oh, baby,
Hide it under the
baby,
bed.
pay. You got it, Mos.
You got it.
Babe,
Babe, isn't it you rich, Mos?
hide that money, my baby. Spend his money because these niggas.
When you see me, you must see a homeless person. I have nothing.
Yes, you have nothing.
That's what you must look at me as. I have nothing.
When you with your boyfriend, you have nothing.
Yes,
but
I have
mina
nothing.
ngiyathanda shem. Oh, baby, today I'll pay. Oh, bazodila now. You'll be paying the whole week.
No, I'm very big on I pay when I want
Until
to pay.
they know it's
Don't
finished.
ask
They
me
want to hear
pay.
it. They want to hear you say, I don't have it.
I would never.
Then they start paying. I'm telling you.
I don't like to talk about finances, so I'm very awkward about that. But I pay when I want to pay. Like, I'm very big on, like, if we're out, I'll pay, but because I decided to. Not, you mustn't ask me to, because that's going to make my vagina dry. Don't do that.
Yeah, but when you've been in a relationship for years, you're not
That
the
is so random.
vagina.
Hey, Shamiso, your
Not the
vocabulary.
vagina.
Aye.
No, like,
Where
no.
ma?
But I get you. But like
Yeah.
when you've been in a relationship for years, I mean, it starts becoming like a friendship. And then you guys can talk about those things and say, baby, can you cover the bill today?
No, I just want to know when it stop and starts. I want to know, like, my partner must just say to me, hey, we up or hey, we down. I don't need to know the semantics of how much this, and you don't need to know how much this and this. You just need to tell me, like, if I were to get married, I would just want my husband to be like, yo, this month go easy on the spending, or this month we up. I don't need to know why we down, why we up, and by how much. I just want to know if we up or down. Done. Like,
Eventually, it gets to that point where you need to know how
As
much
in,
do we
figures.
have. Yes. And when you get to a position where now you have to run a household, what are you paying for at the end of the month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'll cover the rest. That's how it works. Unfortunately, you have to get out of your little shell about talking about money.
Yeah.
it makes me so uncomfortable.
I agree. No, I think if you're building a life with somebody, I mean, it's fair that you know where they sit. I mean, like, for instance, you need to know if your man has debt as well, because you don't want to be getting married
Inheriting
to
the
a man
debt.
that's gonna get you into a situation. In South Africa,
How do you navigate
who's married
finances
here?
in a...
Do
Is
you
anyone
share
married?
debt, or is it just an individual thing? Ala
Wait,
nyala, bona,
angishadanga nonke.
Yo, I
Hey,
can.
Cha. At least it's
Are you
Anyway.
At least
He's
it's
married.
At least it's Nasibuya.
So do you share like your actual figures with your wife?
And the debt.
Guys, is he really married?
that's cute.
No, he must not.
Guy
Guy with a hoodie married like that.
Imagine.
Hi,
In a room with a hoodie on. You're not married.
Hi, bo, semsebenzini.
So Phil, how do you how do you navigate finances in a relationship? Because I also know, like, with queer relationships, it's also very difficult, because I even hate the question whenever I've been with a girl and someone's like, who's the man in the relationship? And it's like, no, we're two women. There's no man in the relationship, but I understand what is being implied. So with two men where you're both big on being providers and protectors, how do you decide who has the financial
It
responsibility?
depends
Whoever
on
earns
how the
more.
relationship
Whoever
started.
earns more.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna insist to go to whatever, you paying for that shit. No, honestly, so it's something like, even with friendships, right? The person who invites is the person that's paying. Generally, if you decide to pay, then it's on
That's
you.
why none of my
You
friends
understand?
invite me.
Because they're heavy bill.
Right, you gotta
Champagne,
no
order
one.
champagne.
And Don
Only
Julio.
Menzi was my true friend that
Yeah.
actually told me. He sent me a voice note. He's like, Londie, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Yeah, because
We're going to end up, drinking champagne. Then we end up going to the
Bougiana.
club. And then the next
Yeah.
day, and he's like,
Yeah.
no, it's a whole day of festivities.
Yeah, but to answer you very quickly, is simply it depends on the beginning of the relationship, the dynamics from the beginning. You know
Okay.
what I mean? If the
Who quoted who?
the dynamics in terms of, like, when you start dating somebody, there's certain habits that you guys develop together. I get, yeah. The relationship that you had with your ex is not the same relationship that you have with the current person. I get, and the reason for that is because of the dynamics that you guys create. You understand? Where if at the beginning that person like is making you get used to the fact that he's the
Bapatala.
one apatalang, or he's the one buying gifts, whatever, good for them. You know what I mean? And also, I don't think a lot of queer relationships starts with knowing people's bank balances per se. I think some people overinflate their net worth, while others downplay
But isn't it
their net
tricky
worth.
that way then?
It's a lot of
It
pressure.
is tricky. It is
It's a lot of
tricky.
pressure.
It is tricky, and it's a lot of pressure. But whether that's not pressure, you still want to talk about you know.
No, I'm just saying it's a lot of pressure because you, as a man, want to provide.
Yeah.
And your person probably also feels like, as a man, I want to provide. And now it's like, okay, but who can better
Oh,
do
then
that?
you both provide. Isn't
Yes, that's the thing. You know,
it better
and
than-
also, I mean, the kind of relationship that I get into is we are buddies. You know, there's no heteronormative rule assignment. You know,
Yeah.
we are two guys who just happen to be in a
what it is,
relationship
two hands?
together. You know what I mean?
2 hands. Every time
Yeah.
I've been with a girl, I've been the nigga. Amen.
see,
And I'm like,
that's
why
a
can't
you
you?
thing.
Why don't you ever think about getting me flowers, bitch? What's happening?
It's like,
How about you start by telling her that she also likes flowers?
Amen. I'm done with. I'm not.
Maybe you dating the broke ones.
The broke honeys. I think maybe I was. I
Yeah.
really was.
Yeah, that one you
we've
that
ever
one
been
you
together.
showed us already.
Yeah, if I've ever been with you and you're a Johnny, Londie thinks that you broke.
Oh no!
Yes. I
Hi,
didn't say it.
Shamiso.
Because on that's
say it.
And also being broke is relative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people are just starting financially overstretched.
Yes.
Overstretched.
So Shamiso likes the stretched ones.
Ay, boo.
Hey man, the rich jollies, they haven't found me. I'm sorry. Like the rich jollies haven't found me. I don't know where they are.
Talking about overstretched.
Kelani.
Talking about financially overstretched. Rumis, thank you so much. You guys have helped us back another brand partner.
This is why we keep a designer.
Yeah, man. Of course, we were going to go there. So, yeah, we've got Jackpot City on board. And yeah, man. Okay, Rumis, we've got something very special for you. If you've been thinking about trying Jackpot City, make sure you sign up using our exclusive promo, Roomies. When you use Roomies, you'll get 50 Rand to get started and 100% bonus of up to 4,000 Rand and an exclusive spin the wheel reward that's only available through our promo code. Getting started is super easy. Head over to Jackpot City, click the sign up, enter your details, and don't forget to add Roomies in the promo code field during that registration. Once your account is set up, make a deposit of 50 Rand or more, and your bonus will be credited automatically. That's the promo code Roomies. That's ROOMIES. So if you're looking for a little extra entertainment and want to unlock some exclusive rewards, sign up today using Roomies and enjoy everything Jackpot City has to offer. Jackpot City, 18 and over. Play responsibly. T's and C's apply. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're so excited.
It's the money.
It's the money.
Jackpot.
Yeah,
Also,
so
I just feel like
our
you should
Roomies
be
don't
on the
need to be
radio.
overstretched anymore. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. You can
Don't
find.
forget uppercase. Roomies.
Yeah. But guys, please, you do it responsibly, right? Nah? Don't use money that you cannot afford, to lose. Use the money that you
At least we're
can
giving
afford
them that
to.
4K. Hey?
Yeah, man.
We have the
Hey.
10K, we have the 4K.
Yeah.
We just have money.
So have you guys ever gambled before?
Yeah, I've done it responsibly. Yeah. You know,
Okay.
scratch.
Once we lay, a picture with 2 Rand.
Yes.
No, if you do it responsibly, it really is a vibe. It
Yeah.
really is a vibe.
Yeah.
I've gambled before, so shout out to Phil. And also, you need to be on the radio. I love your voice.
Since
When you-
when?
When
we
you're coming
say
with
this
the
every week.
when you're coming with the first of all, we've been saying this. Second of all, when you're coming with that vibe,
Yeah.
I need it.
Oh, okay.
We need it.
Okay. You feeling? You're throwing love at me today. I don't understand what's going on. You complimenting my feet.
I'm
You
a
complimenting my
loving
glow.
hairstyle.
What's going on?
Have I not always? I'm a loving person. I'm very,
No, I love you for it, my love. I love you
my
for it.
love
I'm just
language is
teasing. I'm
words
just
of
teasing.
affirmation.
Yeah.
So I like to also give that. You know?
I'm just teasing.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Londie, what's going on? Who's gonna
Guys,
read the room?
hot take. Have you guys seen it? PNC did a little skit on Uber drivers, right? And they got a bit of backlash. I feel like today I'm just talking about backlash, back to back. But so they were talking about, the incidents that happened on Uber, and they took like a bit of like a comedy take on it, but people were not too happy about it. But like my thing is that what is comedy? I feel like people have lost the essence of what comedy is. Comedy is supposed to make us laugh through our
Pain.
loss, whatever the case may be, and then create humor in that. It's sort of like therapeutic in a way.
Yeah. In my language, we say, sorry, babe, very quickly before I forget. In our language in Setswana, we say, lesolo golo ke ditshego, or ke lesolo golo ke setshego. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Simply saying what it means, what you're saying. Like
Laugh
in
through the
pain.
tears
Yeah.
type of thing. Yeah. Yes. So I feel like people are losing that, like what comedy is about. So that everything that's out there, people are too sensitive or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. I feel like there are some people, a group of people that might have got healing just through watching that skit and felt like, oh my God, yeah, you know what? I went through that, but at the end of the day, this is funny that they talked about. Comedy sometimes is political.
Yeah.
They talk about political things that we go through as a country and then we laugh about them. But like still, they've raised awareness of what's happening.
Was the skit funny though? Because that's very important.
Do we have it?
Hold on. I was going to say, can you please... Do we have it? Okay, cool. I was going to say, please give more context to the skit, but if we have
Let's
it...
watch it rather.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the skit is the PNC folks,
Yeah.
where the comedians are in the car.
Reenacting the incident.
Reenacting an incident that happened with an Uber driver, with a fake gun, and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that you were a woman. Like if you were a guy, maybe I was gonna rob you, but ish, you know what I mean? And then, Farida is kind of trying to highlight the fact that as women, sometimes we do have to bat our eyelashes and feminize ourselves even more to get out of tricky situations.
The feminine shield.
Is this the video?
Yeah, this is the video. So people weren't too happy about it.
Yeah, I can never
Eish. Ke nahana hore o ja man.
I wa bona gore ke mo app-ong.
Yo, ne re sa bone gore o mosadi. Yo.
Go sa ke a tseba gore la panda. It's okay. It's fine.
Eish, hare, my sister. Ra bona gore o mosadi. Eish.
Ba swapere sharp wa bona. Ke bona motho sharp.
Wa tseba le app ka bona ke re ke mosadi. A ke le chiscope le wena ko.
A ke
Picturing it.
Mara a sintate ke nna mosadi.
Yo.
And o nkga monate jwang? Wo batho.
Ke krele ko mosadi wa ka. Eish.
Yo, so okay. Mpe number gore ke sende ka mokae?
Number ya ka ne. Ke 063 482 0639.
Yeah, lebitso ke mang?
E re clever fela ba mbitsa clever ko kaso wa bona. Nna ke dula zone 7.
Oh, okay.
O dula kae wena?
Ke dula ko zone 2.
Zone 2? Mo re gaufi. Maybe re ka chillanyana some other time the day ke off wa bo.
I think maybe ha o le off re ka chilla hanya.
Yeah, re blow me. Eish. Mosadi.
Ke a tseba gore ne se.
So I think I can give this a pass because the original incident, nobody was hurt in a way, and it's PNC, man. They are parity. It's like Pure Monate show. I mean, I can very much see this back in the day on a Pure Monate show skit and all of that. You know what I mean? I understand the sensitivity of saying too soon. I do get that a bit, but like Londie established with the topic, sometimes in that pain, in that the humor is what makes us cope, you know. But I can understand that maybe the person who was in the actual, like that lady, for instance, who is actually in the incident, it's not funny to her. You know what I mean? But humor is relative.
No, I think for me, I feel like I don't want to invalidate anyone's experiences, but I do think that number one, like worse things have been done in the comedy world, and like Londie said, that is kind of like the whole point of comedy is to laugh at the pain. And also I still think that it speaks to a real experience. As women are naturally good manipulators. Hear me out. Because we have to function in a world where we do have to laugh at an Uber driver's jokes because maybe it's late at night and we don't want to be fucking hijacked and raped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there is a lot of batting your eyelashes to be safe. So I think that's what the skit also
was about.
highlighting. That like sometimes she had to compliment the guy instead of, oh, you smell nice and da-da-da-da-da. Because that's how we function through the world, is that we do have to always make men feel good and nice because we're scared. You know what I mean? So I don't think I do understand people feeling like it's insensitive, but I do also think it's a very accurate representation of how women have to function in life. You do have to know how to be like, hi, Mohau. Yes, oh, Mohau, you look so nice. Hi, Phil. Because I might not even want to compliment you, but I'm scared I'm going to be alone with you. And what's going to happen? When, you know what I mean? Like, we shot the Isabella Garcia, lovely, Get Ready With Me. And I was like, wow, it's so nice to be in a bathroom with niggas alone. I'm the only girl and I'm just with guys. You know what I mean?
It was nice.
And no, as in to feel...
Hey, Londie.
No, man.
You said it's so nice.
No, I'm saying that to feel safe. But I'm saying in any other situation, you would feel panicked in that... in that instance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You felt comfortable.
Yeah, so we're always on guard.
Yeah.
So I think it represented that
also
accurately.
people are just so quick to be negative, you know? So that's just my take. I don't see anything wrong with that. So
comedians have said worse.
Who needs to read the room in that situation?
I think read the room would be a wrong label to put on. I think people just need to chill a bit. You know, so the people, I think PNC, they're doing what they're doing. And I understand that if there was violence involved and whatever, then it would have been an insensitive thing to do and all of that. You know, if there was casualty and all of that, it would be triggering and all of that, right? But I feel like in this instance, Chem, they were just doing what PNC is supposed to be doing. You know, and taking Mickey out of
skits.
You know what
was
we
it funny?
do.
Not necessarily.
Not
Did you
necessarily.
I didn't laugh, but like I'm not
Phil
mad
did.
at it.
Phil chuckled. For someone that doesn't like comedy.
Yeah, I
well.
was gonna say you don't feel that.
Okay, we actually need to correct that because I think
You need to correct it.
I said it, guys. When I was saying I didn't like comedy, I'm talking about stand-up comedy, not every comedy thing. Yo,
Now we've just grouped
because
as the
now
guy that
my
doesn't
friends
like-
always saying that I don't like stand-up comedy. Like, remember we were talking about I was in
But you like
Melville,
skits.
whatever.
He said I went to a comedy show by mistake and I didn't really like comedy.
Yes,
Like-
and I meant I don't like you see that
Stand-up
line,
comedy.
stand-up comedy.
So you like
Hey,
skits.
recorrectile today. Hey, they're always on my case about this
We
comedy thing.
listen.
We listen
Yeah.
every joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something about pride that was on my
Yes.
head.
What was it?
What's up, how pride?
Oh, Mahal was asking if it's important to celebrate Pride every
You be
year.
an activist.
Yeah.
Oh, if you are in the
Okay, he's-
Let him
queer
set it up.
community.
Yeah, set it
Okay,
up.
cool. So my question to you on Pride was about the fact that when you're in the queer community, right? You are a representation of queerness, right? Do you
Since when? Okay, go ahead.
Can I please finish? Thank you. So, do you feel like because you're queer, right? There's a sense or a part of you that has to be an activist, or you have to for queer rights. That was my general question.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I don't feel like queer people, even the ones who are on the spotlight, who are known, whatever, have to automatically become activists, or stand for something and all of that, right? I do think that using one's voice when it's needed is important, but I'm not one of those people that want to make my sexual orientation my entire personality. I'm Phil first before I'm everything else. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? I'm black first before I'm everything else, kind of thing. I think my in terms of identity, so my name, my race, and sexual orientation is number 3 in my world. That's a me thing. That's a Phil thing. You know what I mean? I understand for other people, it might be different, but I don't think that there should be an expectation on anybody to be an activist, regardless of what orientation they are, regardless of where they sit in our society. Because once you set expectations on people, now people have to always try to live up to those expectations, and they're impossible to live up to. Especially these days where the littlest things, people are literally waking up in the morning waiting to see Shamiso screw up, waiting to see Londie screw up, waiting to see Phil screw up. There are people literally on this podcast right now watching us, waiting for us to say something that they can, clip and go attack us on and all of that. So personally, I don't think I feel obligated to be an activist of any kind. I do use my voice to speak. I don't consider myself an industry activist, but I speak up a lot about what's happening in the industry. I speak up a lot about, the marginalized groups within our industry.
I think everyone you also need to do what's organic to you. Like I deeply care about mental health.
Yeah.
And when I die, I don't care about being known as a podcaster, broadcaster, presenter, radio personality, reality, whatever. I just want to be known as someone that made a difference in that world. And I'm slacking on that part. I'm coming, But I think that everyone must do what feels natural to them. Do what you care about. If you just happen to be a queer person, but you're not really in the fight, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that just because you happen to like who you like, now you must always be, on that front. I don't think that responsibility should be put on anyone. And if you want to take on that responsibility, then do it and it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because people like confusing visibility with support. It's like even when we were posting the purple profile pictures, some people are just doing that because, it visually looks nice that, oh, you are in full support.
Yeah.
When in actual fact, you are not. So I feel like people are too quick to feel like, oh, but Londie doesn't speak on blah, 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 blah.
They love to say that, like, influencers aren't speaking on, and it's just like,
But when influencers do, what do they say? Stick to.
They say stick to influencing.
Stick to influencing.
You don't know shit about politics. Stick to it.
Tula.
Yeah.
Yeah. God knows what I would have done during apartheid. Oh my God. Would have you been like a freedom fighter or what? I would have been like, yo, guys, you know what? Carry on.
I think I would have got into it and then been like, ish.
Shout out to people who actually do feel that the responsibility to do that.
Yes.
Good for them. Shout
Someone
out to
has to
them.
do
Some of
it.
them have actually died, like your Simon Golis, Bev Ditsie, in terms of the queer community. Bev Ditsie was very, outspoken about it. Even the late Maria McCloy was very, community, let's all be together, straight, gay, whatever you are, Yeah. So people who are willing to do that and they have the, character for it, good. Because like October, it's South Africa's Pride Month, actually. June is the American one. And during that month, you'll see that there are a lot of like community-based, initiatives that are done and all of that. And it's actually good because, some of us are very privileged that we live in the cities, we live lives where we've never had to explain ourselves, to anybody. We've never had to feel marginalized in any way. But there are people outside of these spaces who actually need to find that community, who need to find those spaces, to feel seen or to feel validated or to simply just exist because people are getting killed. But yeah.
So generation-wise, like I have a friend, like a lot of my friends are gay, but they're like younger than me. And then I have like a friend that's older than me and he's like, we're all in the same friend group and he's always like, yo, shout out to you guys because we are the old gays, as in we come from a time where it wasn't as like, and he's maybe like 36. Yeah. So he's like, it wasn't as acceptable. So that's why like, he's kind of like you, like he's still a jita. Do you know what I mean? Like you're such a gentleman. You open the door for me. You know what I mean? Because you're still like, I'm still a majita. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he was just saying that because of the different times where it wasn't as acceptable, we still have to be like So do you think that there's a
Let me answer that by telling you a funny joke.
In terms of the younger
of course there
queer
is.
people and older queer people?
The funny joke is people will always say that the only gay person they've always known, or they've known their entire life is Somis. And some of them say it in jest, but in reality, that means visibility in terms of being able to just be yourself. There was only a few people who could do that, like your Somises, your Amstels, and people like that. So yes, there is an element of that where, especially within the black communities, certain gay men were forced by societal expectation to play a role, to play a character of being masculine and all of that. You know what I mean? So feminine trait that they would naturally would have to be, suppressed and all of that. So I can understand why a person would say that, right? Of course, now anybody can be anybody. We're literally talking about Ricky the other day, as a straight man in hip hop, was able to be feminine and androgynous and all of that, and nobody was betting an eye, because it's the times that you are in,
So you're saying that's why the gays are different.
So that's why there's, and also
then.
Sometimes there's a bit of tension, with generational tension between the gays, because the ones who've got, the freedom to be whoever, sometimes the older ones feel that they're very disrespectful, they don't respect the journeys that the older ones have gone through. But I just wanted to say, man, shout out to everybody who's celebrating Pride Month. We celebrate globally in June, but it's an American thing. It's Americans, they
running us.
Yeah, but the reason why they do it in June is because of the Stonewall riots. So in 1969, I think it was between 28 June and 4th July or something like that. So the police were raiding. Remember, it was illegal then to be gay. So the police were raiding these gay bars, and being they were harassing them basically, and it got to a point where they said enough is enough. So it culminated and, escalated and got to a point.
The series Pose did actually.
Something similar to that. So somebody in a prep meeting who shall not be named celebrated every month,
are you gonna
every year. Yeah, but that's the reason why it's important.
So there's every year.
Yeah, there's activism
but my
behind it.
favorite Pride month is October.
Yes. So shout out to everybody who's celebrating Pride Month. We just needed to.
I'm celebrating Pride Month. Yay! Bisexual queens in the building.
Well, So before you go, man, shout out to the roomies this week. You know,
Yes.
you've been fighting for us. We're begging the brands, like you guys have been trying to get us to beg the brands. So the best thing you can do is that go support the brands that support us, guys.
Please,
Tell
guys,
them.
Jackpot, Isabella Garcia.
Support
Remember,
the brands,
75% off. There's a 10K also there. 10 girls, 10 girls, right?
10 girls, 10 guys.
And then we have a 4K for you there. Go. Jackpot.
Yeah, you know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
So
something.
if you support these brands, they're gonna stick around. You know,
Yes.
and other brands are
And then
gonna
we're gonna
see.
get more.
Yeah,
You're
they're
gonna
gonna see
get
for
more, you're gonna
oh,
get
when you
more
go to that show.
episodes.
Yeah.
But we'll
You know what
try,
I mean?
guys, to not always have just ads paying the bills.
Yeah, and also we also want to go somewhere. Tell us.
And also
where
tell
you
your
want us
friends to watch
go.
us because those numbers also do contribute. Yeah, I understand. So tell people
Yes.
about us. Or we exist. We are a clean show. We are a chill show. You know.
Even if you watch it 5 times
As
a day,
opposed to-
just
yeah. Highway. Now,
opposed to-
Highway.
It's a question.
Aye, man. Aye. Bye bye.
ish, yeah, but to Thakgi.
Ramulata chobi. Ramulata no. Ramulata no. Ramulata no.
Siphinde futhi. All I'm saying is that Joy is tired.
Oh, damn.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and aka subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe